Hello! Today we are going to talk about being broken open by your feelings, like just absolutely cracked open, and why that's amazing, even though that can sound absolutely terrible. Um, because, we will find in life that there are events that will just absolutely break us wide open. The death of a loved one, a relationship ending, the death of a pet, losing a job. There are so many kind of life events that can happen and just really kind of crack us in half, and let out all of the emotion. And that can be really healing, even though it, absolutely 100% sucks at the time for every known reason. But there's huge value in being able to feel emotion in that way without those events happening. Because the more you really clear yourself out of any emotion that's still kind of like hiding in your body, because emotion really will live in your body, and it'll live there for years. The more you do that, the more vulnerable you can be in your relationships and in your work, and the more you can really show up in the world in the way that you really want to. Um, and it's just really like feeling clear of all of the stuff that tends to get stuck in there it's really just the most amazing feeling, and it helps every single piece of your life. So basically, the point of this is that I am encouraging you to cry, to throw a tantrum worthy of the brattiest 3-year-old, which is something that I did last week, actually. And it was fantastic. I mean, it was terrible at the time. I really didn't enjoy it, but I felt so much better afterwards. Like, I actually, I screamed into a pillow, and I, kind of like beat my little fists against my mattress and really just kind of let it out, because it had to come out. And it was really kind of, it was eating me up a little bit inside. And that kind of cathartic release is really very powerful. And we tend to not do it, because, maybe we feel like it's childish, or like, I'm an adult, I shouldn't be screaming and throwing tantrums. We got disciplined for that when we were kids, or our parents didn't know what to do with it, or, it just kind of scared people. And so it's something, and also just, it doesn't feel good. So if we can avoid doing it, we often will, and we will not do it. And so this is where I encourage you to really just, kind of, if something shows up and you really want to cry, do it. Like, lock yourself in the bathroom, go to your bedroom, get in your car. Sometimes I will drive down the freeway and just scream in my car. It's, don't do it driving down a residential street, because as it turned out, you might scare people if you do that, because they can sometimes hear you. I don't know that from experience or anything. But yeah, just like kind of investigate what is inside you right now that is making you really angry, or really sad, or grief that hasn't been processed. And just, make a date with yourself, make a date with your fear, make a date with your anger, make a date with your, your grief, your sadness, and give yourself permission to just be a 3-year-old about it. Because kids kind of really know what's up when it comes to processing emotion, and it's not until we're kind of trained out of that we lose it. So, yeah, call up your inner 3-year-old and let her have a walloping, screaming tantrum. Try not to scare the dog or your kids or whatever, but do it. It's great. It will really, you'll feel better. So have fun. And yeah, more is coming soon. Thanks for being here.